Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I'll be doing a general reading for you, not personal, but take what's for you, leave the rest, and stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless. When you see this reading, take the energy that you feel at that time or that is brought up at that time and take it a few weeks out. I'm starting off here with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I feel like that is the oracle that is needed for you at this time, Sag. So let's get right into it. What does Sag need to know at this time? Those tried to fall, so I will keep them. I felt like they needed to be kept. It was for a reason here. We have realization, figuring something out about yourself, things you no longer want in your life, possibly, and the things that you really do. You have fear. May have been holding you back for some time here, keeping you a caged kind of fear, like making you feel like you're in a cage, but and trapped within that fear, feeling like you can't get outside of that situation. And then you have hunger, and this is what brings you out of this, I feel. Having a real urge, a hunger to have something new, to walk through that, to the new place, the light place with light. All right. Let's read from the book for you guys on that. Number 3. With self-awareness comes realization. A knowledge is power. Self-examination of your role within a situation is important. When we decide to really examine our lives without fear or favor, it can be hard. This is no doubt an act of courage. We might not like what we discover after all, yet without self-awareness and the will to act upon those realizations, whether we perceive them as negative or positive, we do not get to change and grow. The realization that we have a pattern, a bad habit, or a behavior that is causing us pain is a powerful position. Even though we may feel sorry, feel worry and pain around this discovery, we can then take personal responsibility to change our situation. Now that we know our current position, knowing ourselves more completely enables us to accept ourselves more readily and to dare to love exactly who we really are. Interesting here. Oh, let me put this up here. I'm going to put that right there. And we have fear, number 11. The time for courage is here. Fear is only useful if it teaches you something. You must examine whether your fears are old or new, useful or unhelpful. Fear blocks flow. If there is one thing that stops people from fulfilling their dreams or even getting things done that they want done, it is fear. Experiencing fear is built in, a chemical part of the way our brain works to protect us. Emotions such as fear cause the production of a whole raft of body chemicals that give us the best chance of coping with situations that need our attention to survive. The number 29. Evading me. Hunger. Feel the good, feed the good and hope within you. There will always be a leaner part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. We must be careful about what we nourish and feed within us. If we give abundance to the aspects of the self that can harm others and ourselves, then we cannot truly thrive. Having no limitations upon these behaviors and patterns hurts us and starves the higher and finer parts of ourselves that will bring us more happiness. To ripple that happiness to others is part of why we are on the planet as humans. Very interesting here. I'm going to put those right there. Having I feel like somebody has the opportunity to have greatness or have a greater situation happening for them. You may need to admit that someone in your life that you no longer wanted to be there may be be a big part of that. Whether it be giving you guidance, direction. This could be a parent. This could be an ex, or a friend that I feel like once did you wrong. There is something that they may have to help you in your current situation, and this may be this realization that you may need that person, and there's been a fear that maybe you're afraid. Maybe you're afraid to reconnect with them, afraid of what they would think about what you are asking for. But I feel like the hunger for something new overrides that at some point here, or may override that at some point. I feel like someone has some questions about a career direction, or a needing guidance in a love situation, and you're afraid to ask this person that you've had a falling out with about these things, but you may let your guard down with them. You may let your subside those feelings of what may happen, because you need to know these things. There's something that I feel like there's something you need to ask someone or need to know from someone, and they're the only one that can help you at this time, or give you. It's not about. I don't feel like it may be about helping. Like, I feel like I started to say this isn't about physical help, but I feel like someone may need a place to go, and you're afraid to ask. You may become if someone is ends up, obviously if you're watching YouTube, you aren't homeless, but I feel like someone may be fearing that, maybe thinking that there's a chance of losing their home, or the place that they lay their head, and this person could help you. Just be mindful of that if that is you. All right, Sag, we're getting into the body of your read at this time. Stubbornness. I feel like there's a stubbornness along with that fear. Not wanting to be the first one to talk with someone you haven't spoken with in a while that you might have had a falling out with. All right. We have the Hierophant. We have the Queen of Wands. This is all energy out here together. We have the Devil, Four of Cups in the reverse, and the Hangman. All right, I'm going to put this right up here. The Hierophant. This may be someone that I feel like needing contact with someone that can provide you with something, whether it be information, guidance, telling you where something is, any slew of things, big or small. I do feel like it's someone that I feel like a disconnection has happened from this person in the past. This could be someone. This could be a divorcee. This could be for someone, I want to say, because it just popped in my head, and I feel like those are little hints from my guides to further let someone know that it's about them. Someone that was, I'm feeling like a stepfather or stepmother. The parent may have passed on some time ago. You never got along with this person, but there is something that you need that maybe within that house, maybe within there may be some answers that they have for you. There may be questions that you had that weren't answered about that parent. I felt parental before, and this person that you didn't get along with, you may have not have talked to in a while, has the answers, and you need to you'll need to talk to them. This, or the, like I say, it could be a divorcee with the Hierophant can be can represent marriage here. You see the two at the bottom here, like standing, crossing, the keys crossing. I do feel like it's someone that you had in your life sometime in the past that is no longer here now, needing something from them and not really wanting to have to deal with them, but you will. Queen of Wands, you heightening yourself, allowing yourself to grow and mature from whatever the situation was. You're interested in something. The Wands is like this person, the Queen of Wands is this person is really wanting to investigate, really wanting to find some things out. You're in like this mode where you're trying to better yourself, and you need all hands on deck, I want to say. Everything on deck, everything on the table, so that you can make a wise decision about this future endeavor, whatever it is. You have the Devil. I feel like this is like the chip on your shoulder in the situation. Don't let this keep you from the progress or the success that you need. I feel like you need someone, like I say, I feel like you need someone that you wrote off in the past. And I'm feeling like I feel like if you ask them for whatever it is, that they will comply, and they will be, if you come at them, and I feel like don't be tempted to be that argumentative self that you were with this person in the past. To get what you want, you're going to have to throw some sugar. Throw sugar and honey at something. That's what it feels like. You have the Four of Cups in the reverse. The Four of Cups can be about looking at all the negative things and not seeing the positive thing, which may be this person. The positive thing to help you through. This person may be what Spirit has for you, has in store for you. A new connection with this person, because I feel like don't be so worried about things that have happened in the past, or I feel like grudges being held, that you don't accept some kind of help this person can give you, or maybe say they might have offered it with this hand reaching in here with this cup. They may be someone may have a grudge against, you felt like maybe if you grew up in a household where there was a remarriage, you never got along with that person. It was because that, you know, hey, they're trying to take the place of your mom or dad, and you never got along with them. You gave them strife the entire time, and you couldn't see that they were trying to offer you their love the whole time. This may be one of these instances as well, I feel like here. So I keep going back to that. I feel like someone you haven't dealt with in a while. It is in the reverse, so I feel like this is you needing to back away from that and reevaluate you know, where you stand with this person, or where this person was coming from at the time. There may be a conversation that needs to be had. I just feel like a conversation needs to be had. You have the Hangman here. Totally going to surprise you. I feel like this person, it's going to surprise them that you want to talk, and you're going to be surprised at what you hear. I got very sad all of a sudden. I feel like you may find that you wasted a lot of time holding a grudge against this person, whoever it is. Wow. Wow. Okay. What else do we have here for Sag? We have the Lovers in the reverse. I feel like right off the bat, the Lovers can't, this can be Gemini energy coming in here. It may be a Gemini you're dealing with, or the energy about it is flitty and back and forth. It is in the reverse. I'm really feeling strongly about a contract or something. It's in the reverse. I feel like don't make a move until you investigate further. Don't sign a contract on something before you have all the facts. Don't take an opportunity and set yourself up in a position. It may set you up in a position that you're not going to be happy with. So just be very mindful of that. This could be, the lovers can be about new love as well, and it's in the reverse. I feel like I still feel like look into more about if someone is trying to talk to you, they're trying to make a connection with you. I feel like you need to don't just go for it blindly. I feel like you really need to find something out about this person before you have to later on as well here. Okay, what else do we have for Sag at this time? Okay. Oh, we got the Six of Swords right on the top of here. This energy is together. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. Now, this, I feel like, again, I'm feeling like holding a grudge or holding some ill will feelings with someone. You see how they're holding everything down. They don't want, not wanting to let go of maybe something someone did against you or something that happened negative in the past. I do feel like this is telling you to let all that go. You have the King of Wands in the reverse here. Now, you have the Queen of Wands as well over here. I do feel like this is couple energy. This may be couple energy here. I do feel like the possibility of maybe needing to get along with an ex because of the children. You have never gotten along, possibly. At some point, obviously you did, or you wouldn't be married, or wouldn't have gotten married to them, or had a connection with them. But I do feel like they want something, they may want something different than what you want. I feel like you may need to talk to them for whatever reason. I do, they're against you. With the King in the reverse, I do feel like they're against whatever it is, or there may be an idea here I'm feeling with the King and the Queen and one in the reverse here. I feel like, and it's fire energy. I feel like you may want to, let me restate this. I always end up going to this when I'm fleeing back and forth. I am a Gemini, so beware of beware of that. I may go one way and then I get this thought and I start talking about something else. In a totally different situation than what I've already been saying. Let's put it that way. This is a totally opposite energy for somebody. If you were in a relationship with somebody and it's in the past, you have the Lovers in the reverse here. I feel like the connection was ended, whatever. I do feel like you may want to, reconnect with this person. There may be an idea of somebody wanting to reconnect with an ex. But I feel like they're with the Lovers in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse sitting here side by side. I feel like they're not gonna be wanting that. There is a big change here though as well with this energy. It may be you moving on from realizing that it is definitely over and moving on from it as well here. Or honestly, if this energy is that person, I feel like they've let go of whatever they're beyond it. They've grown past whatever happened in the relationship, and they're not thinking about that. Like, they don't feel like that way about you anymore, and they've moved on. That's what this feels like. And if you try to make a connection, they're going to politely let you down. Okay. Okay, let's go to something else here. Let's see, is there anything else here for Sag at this time? This also, if I go back to the energy in this, of you, you have moved on. This may be you moving on from this other person as well. Maybe they will try to, I've been trying to make a connection or will try, and you have moved on. You're done with it. Going to somewhere better, going to a better place. It might not have been a very good place to begin with here. All right, anything else here? Nope. Let's go to this deck for some clarity on this energy here. Anything else for Sag? We have the Ten of Swords. You were hurt in this situation. I feel like you or the other person was hurt badly in the situation. I want to put that right there, clarifying the fact that there will be no rekindling of whatever this is. But I feel like you will go separate ways here with a better feeling about it, letting some things go that may have happened at the time. And carrying on, and so both of you can find new love, find a better situation, because you don't be tempted to go back in here with this devil. I feel like don't overlook the things that happened in the past either. If someone approaches you or you begin to feel like you have an attraction to that person again, I feel like step away from that, because you've both moved on. It's clearly over and should stay that way. Anything else here for Sag at this time? No, that's it. That's all they wanted to say. Ten of Swords. Okay. We are going to veer off of this course here because we're talking mainly about relationships, I feel here, whether it be love or friend or whatever it is. We're going to move on here and talk about your money. I would like to know something about Sag's money, so that I can pass it on. Something that may need to be known. Four of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's been out of work for a while. I feel like you've had a lot of rest. You may have had an injury. Someone here may have had an injury. I feel like to the foot or ankle area, lower, below the knee, somewhere below the knee. You may have been out of work for a while, and this time is over. I feel like you've had your rest from it, you've healed, and you're getting ready to go back to work. Right at the right time. You need it. I feel like things are getting a little stressful. You may be worried about going back to work, not being able to do your job, but I feel like you'll be okay. What else for Sag about their money and career? Anything else? The Devil over here as well. I feel like needing to move on from a job that you once had. You may have been out of work for some time for whatever the reason, injury or just not working. I do feel like you're going to be tempted to go back into that same field or at that same job, and I feel like that should be avoided. It didn't end well the last time, and it'll be the same again, so just be mindful of that. Also, I want to say that if someone is like addicted, like the Devil card can be about addictions of some sort. I feel like some of us, I get in that mode where you're like addicted to making your money. You pick up all that extra time, you overwork yourself, and this may be how an injury happened, is because your body was weak from lack of sleep, lack of rest, not eating well because you were working all the time. And this is telling you, reminding you that is why this happened, and to not get yourself back into that mode. It's not worth it, because look what happened. Anything else here for Sag about their money, their career? Queen of Wands. Wow, separate energy up here. Having to do with money, though, as well. You got the Queen of Wands twice. This is you guys wanting to find something more, wanting to learn more. This may be with the Hierophant up here as well. There may, within the read, it feels like possibly someone thinking about going back to school or going to a training. Something new. Being maybe a little afraid of new things, of attempting for fear of failure. I do feel like you do it anyway. And because you're in this Queen of Wands mode, you're in this, I'm going to get shit done regardless of whatever. I'm going to find more out about this and see where, if I have any limits to what I can learn here, or the things I can change. Anything else here for Sag to do with their money or... Okay, we'll keep those. You have the Strength card in the reverse. These came out together, so we'll keep them together. Strength card in the reverse. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse as well. Let me move this over here. The Strength card in the reverse, I feel like a point of weakness, making a decision at a point of weakness, is something that you should be very aware of and not do. I feel like when it comes to maybe loaning some money out for some of you, you may have just gotten you in a good place where you're beginning to gain some ground and some get some money maybe saved. Someone... Don't be weak to someone that you normally are, and they come asking for money or help at a time when it's going to sabotage your whole... It feels like sabotaging what you've made efforts into. You do have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is the person you're dealing with. They may be somebody who is... not good with their money, frivolous in spending. They may have, when they come at you about wanting some help, it may be they put themselves in that situation. And you can't be there for everybody all the time without damaging what you've got going on. And I feel like this is the case. They've done this to themselves. Whoever this is did this to themselves. They're not grounded. They don't know where they're going in life, and they want you, they see you doing well, and they want to impede on that. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And I do feel, too, like the Wheel of Fortune is about times changing, things moving on, life goes on. It is in the reverse. I feel like this person is stuck in the past. This person is stuck in some kind of a mode where they're not going to go anywhere or see any progress, and they will hinder your progress as well, the things that you've wanted to build and see, and, you know, for your future. You have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. You at this time, I feel like you're kind of safe from this because I don't think that you are even interested in what they're talking about. You may not be willing to let this person in. Some of you may, but I feel like a lot of you are you don't care about that story. You don't care about, you know, their timeline. You're worried about your own at this point, and this is what's going to protect you, I feel, from whatever mischievous that may come of this this person wanting aid from you. And remember, I do feel like that they brought whatever it was upon themselves. So okay, let's have a few message cards here before we close the read. We have self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth here. Wow, okay. I'm going to put this right here with this Queen of Wands. Looking for something new. You're in this, I almost want to say God mode, where you're like, I'm going to do this. I am the ruler of my destiny, and I'm going to succeed, and which is very powerful. You've got a lot of confidence going on there. This popped out over here. Happy love, a joyful, stable partnership with good friends. It popped out over here. I will leave it there. It feels like something connected to that energy. That may be speaking on, which I feel it is speaking on the situation where you may need to connect with someone that you haven't been in a situation with for some time, and bringing about, clearing the air and bringing about a stable partnership with this person. Anything else here for Sag at this time? Fire and Goddess. Okay. Goddess, healing feminine energy. And you have fire. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. I'm going to put this over here with this self-confidence. I feel like this is you stepping into your life, going forward, not trying to look back. Feeling your element, being into your element, really learning things about yourself and wanting to know more in life, to get more out of life as well. Wow. Okay. That's it for this read, Sag. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.